The AM1000 is not your average electric mountain bike. It's more like what would happen if you combine dirt bike power with downhill bike ruggedness and high-performance mountain bike suspension. I had the pleasure of test riding this bike last fall on an exchange trip where I was hosted by FREY to tour their factory and test out their e-bikes. And boy, do I have a lot to show you. Hey everybody, Micah here with Electrek, and today I'm coming to you from the beautiful Jinhua, China, where I am test driving the AM1000 electric bike from FREY Bike. Let's go on an adventure. Adventure is a great way to describe what I experienced. Over the course of several days, I rode all over eastern China, covering mountain roads, downhill e-bike courses, stair climbing, restaurant hopping, you name it, I rode it. And the AM1000 took it all in stride, which makes sense when you look at its specs. It's rocking the infamous M620 Bafang Ultra motor, which is rated at 1000 watts, but everyone knows it's really pulling 1.5 kilowatts of peak power when it's paired with a 48-volt battery. The battery on the AM1000 is a high-capacity 48-volt and 21 amp-hour pack that adds up to just north of a kilowatt-hour of capacity, or twice the capacity of most entry-level e-bikes. And trust me, you need that big capacity when you've got a motor this powerful. The fastest speed that I hit on flat roads was 59 kilometers per hour or 37 miles per hour, but that was with a half-empty battery. Others have gotten a bit faster than me on a full pack. But to be honest, I didn't spend that much time on flat roads though. Instead, I was doing mostly trail riding, trick riding, or mountain road climbing. And while I did ride with a lot of throttle, there was one point where I did an entire mountain highway climb on pedal assist alone, and I'm talking a serious mountain climb. And the experience was just so impressive to me that I had to capture how I felt in the moment. Alright, so I'm a little bit out of breath, but that's because I just cycled all the way to the top of this gigantic mountain in China. I would try and tell you the name of it, but for the life of me, I cannot remember it. The important point is, though, that I actually feel really proud that I was able to cycle to the top of this. Now, I'm sure there are road bike snobs out there that are going to say you didn't really cycle, you used an e-bike, and that's true. But I pedaled the entire way up, and yeah, I've got this crazy powerful 1000-watt motor here. But I couldn't have done this on any other e-bike. I would have needed a motorcycle to get up here. And it just gives you this really cool feeling that you were able to get up to this place under partially your own pedal power, if not largely the help of a gigantic motor. And so I think that's pretty cool. Call me a hopeless romantic or chide me for quote-unquote cheating with an e-bike, but the experience of climbing a twisting mountain highway while spinning your own two legs to get up there is pretty incredible. You essentially become one with this powerful machine, and that motor becomes an extension of your own power, your own pedaling, to give you capabilities that you couldn't get any other way. But enough about roads. This is an electric mountain bike. Let's get back to the stuff it does best, crushing trails and anything that isn't smooth and flat. FREY uses top-end suspension components on their e-bikes and has their own patented rear suspension design, which means that the bikes handle beautifully. They've also got top-notch brakes, Magura MT5Es, with 203mm rotors both front and rear. Add in the top-shelf Shimano M8000 mountain bike transmission, and you're looking at high-end parts that help jack the price of European e-bikes up to the $6,000 or more price level. So how much does the FREY AM1000 cost? Well, you're looking at a $3,120 e-bike. Though there's a catch. That is the actual price, but because they don't have a US dealer, you'll need to add another $500 to that price for slow sea shipping, or $800 for faster air freight. And the order process is a bit archaic, where you need to email the company and then they go one-on-one with you to help you choose your bike and customize it before submitting your order. It is nice to have that one-on-one service, but it takes a while to go back and forth by email, especially with time zones complicating things. But if you can stomach the wait for shipping, the AM1000 will give you the reward of a high-end electric mountain bike with unmatched power and battery capacity in the market at a price that no other company has even come close to touching. And that seems pretty awesome to me. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that review. If you did, why don't you give it a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you can check out all of our electric vehicle videos right here on Electrek. See you next time.